Good morning, teacher and my friends. My name is Hong Tong. Today I'm going to present you the story. It is Dracula. As you know that mosquito is dangerous, but the most dangerous is Dracula. Dracula can turn human to be a vampire and compel them to do what he wants. This story is about a man named Jonathan Harker who travels to Transylvania from London to visit Count Dracula to inform him about the real estate in England. Jonathan is treated well by Dracula while Dracula is mostly absent at night. One night, Jonathan sees Dracula climb down to the castle and walk like a bat. Jonathan becomes afraid and as he falls asleep, the three vampires, the woman, appear and attack him. Dracula helps Jonathan. Then Jonathan eventually discovers that Dracula is an evil, the vampire who sleeps during the day in coffin. Meanwhile, Mina, Jonathan's fiancée, lives in England and spends time to contact her friend Lucy. One night, Lucy goes missing and Mina finds her at a church with two bite marks on her neck. Lucy becomes ill and is referred to Dr. Servat. Dr. Servat invites his mentor, Professor Van Helsing, to diagnose Lucy, who wants to continually to be updated on her progress. Lucy helps makes the turn for the worse and Van Helsing performs a blood transfusion. She recovers but is then found very weak a couple of days later. After that, Lucy and her mother are found dead and Van Helsing and Dr. Servat investigate the cause. After Lucy is buried, Van Helsing and Dr. Servat meet up with Mina and Jonathan to get further insights in Lucy's life. Van Helsing then suspects that Lucy is not dead, but the cause of Lucy's attack on children. Lucy has children. She's pregnant when she died. Van Helsing and Dr. Servat investigate Lucy at night and find her she's not there. However, the next morning she is in her coffin, but looks more lively than ever. Van Helsing wants to cut Lucy's head and drive a stake on her heart to finally release her into death and seek the company of Arthur, Lucy's fiancé. They went into the graveyard and encounter Lucy. After waiting until Lucy is resting in her coffin, Arthur drives a stake into her heart and they cut off her head. Van Helsing and the other, including an adventurer named Quincy, prepare to take Dracula by compelling their note and seeking out where is Dracula. Dracula's house, but he is not there. Dracula visits Mina and bites her. The group find Mina's bedroom door locked and break into the fourth Dracula, who holding her. Dracula escapes and Van Helsing realizes that if Dracula continues to live, Mina will slowly die, and she will become a vampire. Later, they succeed in satisfying in the third box, except one night, missing box there encountered Dracula in his house, but he escaped. He escapes again and again. Suddenly, Van Helsing compels Mina, which connects her mind to Dracula, and discover that the Dracula is resting on a ship heading back to Transylvania. The box that contains Dracula is unloaded from the ship and escorted by Slovak of the castle of Dracula. Van Helsing and Mina travel separately from the group and encounter the three vampire women who have ever attacked Jonathan before, and killing the woman in their home the following day, while Jonathan, Arthur, Dr. Servat,